This tutorial is for the 2015 Read Across America initiative by the West De Pere School District. For the Hangout on Air, the West De Pere teacher will be setting up the actual Hangout. Volunteer classrooms do not need to set up a Hangout on Air. West De Pere teachers, to set up the Hangout on Air, you're going to go to your Google Plus account, hover over Home, and click on Hangouts. Once you're in there, you're going to click at the top where it says Hangouts on Air. And then you're going to go to the blue button and click Start a Hangout on Air. When you start a Hangout on Air, you have the option to start now or later. We're going to click on Later, and this is where you will actually put the date and time in for the Hangout that you've coordinated with your volunteer classroom teacher. You also need to make sure to list the time. It will default to a half-an-hour duration, but it does not need to last that long. For the name, you are going to call it WDP RAA and then list your state name of who you are connecting with. For your audience, this is the audience that's invited to watch the Hangout. These are not people that you're inviting into the call. So just for the event invite, we're going to invite the public. You're going to invite me, and I'm probably not going to come up in here, so I'll go ahead and invite my personal account. And then you also are going to invite your cooperating teacher. So I will just pretend that I am having my Hangout with Mr. Jankport for today. Once you've done that, you can go ahead and click Share. That is going to take you to your event page. To find your events on a later date, you're really done with the setup part. You can do this weeks in advance, and you can actually go into events and see all the Hangouts that you've set up. So I can see mine is here. I actually set it for a time before right now. That was silly. So once you are ready for the actual Hangout, you're going to go back to your events, find the event that you created, and click Start. I would suggest calling your cooperating teacher a few minutes, probably 5 to 10 minutes before the actual call is to begin. For this part, you're going to go ahead and invite your cooperating teacher here. And for right now, I'm just going to skip this. But that is where you will actually invite your cooperating teacher in. If you forget to do that and you skip it, you can always invite others into the call with that plus sign with the person up the top. But you should only be inviting in your actual cooperating teacher for the call. A couple other buttons to note up here. This is your mute microphone button. I would highly suggest that you practice using this so that you can mute yourself when the other class is talking. This is your camera off button, which you will likely not use. And about 98% of the issues with Hangouts are underneath the settings area. That would be my biggest tip. Make sure you check the microphone. You can see that when I'm talking, the green bar is going up. Also, your default for speakers, if you play a test sound, you should be able to hear those sounds coming through your speakers in your classroom. You can see right now I have not clicked Start Broadcast. That button is going to be very important. Once you've talked with your cooperating classroom, you're going to figure out what the lineup is, who's going to do what. This green button is going to start the live broadcast on YouTube. And I'm not going to click that right now, but once you do that, you're going to see that it's on air. And once your Hangout is finished, you're going to click Stop. And that's really it. I will have the link since you invited me into the event, and I will post it on our ThingLink resource from there. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me anytime.